Hello everyone, this is the Pretend Critic and thank you for watching my channel. So I watched The House with a Clock in Its Wall. Was it worth clocking into? Before I go ahead and give you what I thought about the movie, please hit that subscribe button to support my channel. So what was the movie about? It was basically about a young orphan named Louis Barnevelt goes to his uncle after his mother and father's death. Louis Barnevelt is played by Owen Vaccaro. Goes to his uncle named Jonathan Barnevelt, who is played by Jack Black. He has a neighbor who is played by Kate Blanchett, name of Florence Zimmerman. We find out during this time that there is a clock somewhere within the walls of the house, which is supposedly planted by an evil warlock that used to be Jonathan's or Jack Black's character's best friend. So Louis finds out that his uncle is a warlock, and that's where the story starts. So, what worked for the house with a clock in its wall? It was basically the performance of Owen Vaccaro. It was good enough. There are, of course, some instances that he overacted, but it was competent and believable in the way that he portrayed his character. The other performance, which is a standout, is Kate Blanchett and Jack Black. Their chemistry together made this movie watchable and even sometimes enjoyable. The way that they bantered with each other and the way that they played against each other, it did not feel forced. And the other one is the tone. The tone was great. It was a touch of seriousness, but it was a seriousness that was lighthearted. So I really appreciate the way that Eli Roth directed it. But there were some problems with the movie. One, it was the special effects. Special effects wasn't special at all. There was some special effect that took me out of the story because it was so bad. I don't know how much the budget is, but it just did not feel like a Hollywood movie that did it. I know they were trying to do Goosebumps. That's another one that's not original. It felt like Goosebumps to me, but a little bit below. And by the way, Jack Black played in the previous Goosebumps. And the other one was the pacing. It felt a little bit slow. It is an hour and 44 minutes. Sorry, an hour and 44 minutes, but it felt like 210 or 220 kind of. And the very last thing that did not work was the villain. You hardly seen the villain, and that was it. And you didn't see him enough to even care about the villain or know why his motivation was. Was it worth clocking in for? Maybe, because again, there's some positive from watching Jack Black and Kate Blanchett play their character and the chemistry. It was the right tone of seriousness and some comedy, even though some of them miss. And Owen Vaccaro carried the movie very well, but not great, but he carried well. Problem is, why it's also maybe is because of the special effects. It was mediocre at best, and then the pacing was a little bit slow. And also, I forgot to say, it wasn't as scary as you might think. I mean, I know it's a kids movie, but it wasn't scary. So, have you watched The House with a Clock in Its Wall? What did you think about it? Or what type of horror movie, in terms of kids movie, do you like? And please leave a comment about that. I'm very curious. Well, like always, please hit that subscribe button to support my channel. And that's a wrap. you.